Hi everybody, welcome back to Mando Lessons. My name is Baron Collins Hill. In this week's lesson, I'm going to take the tune Soldier's Joy and play it through a couple times. I'm going to start out simply and play it as I taught it in my lesson that's over on my website, mandolessons.com. And then from there, as I play it subsequent times, I'm going to add in some double stops, ornamentations, and things like that. The idea here is we're going to take a tune from a simple arrangement and add things to it until we have a more complex idea and give you some ideas of what you can do with the tune once you've got the sort of what I call the skeleton of the tune under your fingers. If you need to learn this tune, there is a lesson over at mandolessons.com and here on YouTube where I teach the lesson by ear. There's also sheet music, tablature, and standard notation, chords to play along with, play along tracks, and jam along videos over at mandolessons.com if any of those resources are something you're interested in. All the lessons I put out are always free. That said, there are a couple ways to donate, which is always appreciated. You can become a member on Patreon and get access to lessons a day early, free play-along track downloads, and monthly patron-only live streams, which are always a lot of fun. That said, donations are always voluntary and up to you, and there's no requirement by any stretch of the imagination. So let's jump into this tune. Again, I'll play it simply at first and then build up to a more complex rendition and talk about what I'm doing as I go. Let's get into it. Alright, so here we go. I'm going to do the tune Soldier's Joy in the key of D, a classic old-time tune. I'm going to play it as written and as taught on my website in the Soldier's Joy lesson, and then I'll branch out from there and talk about what I'm doing as I add things and take things away and sum it up all at the end. So, Soldier's Joy, key of D. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. As we get back around, I'm going to start taking notes out. Here we go. A lot of double stops using the D string and A string open. Here we go again. Those open strings, little chord parts. D, A, B. Here's a little A, 6 and 2. Do some slides. Chromatic. One more time, A. Love adding that. little melodic variation. 2-5, 0-3. Let's do that again. 2 and 5, 0 and 3, 2 and 5. Down the scale. A little ending lick. So yeah, there's some things to work on. As always, don't be afraid to take notes out and replace them with double stops, slides. Often, the busier a tune is, the harder it is to add more things to it. So if you've got a tune that's straight eighth notes, you're going to struggle to add things in. So often the first step is to remove some of those eighth notes, find that even more basic function of the tune, the most basic skeleton, even kind of less notey than what I would originally teach, and in this case did teach for Soldier's Joy. And then once you have, some sort of simplified phrase like that, then you can start adding things back in like slides and double stops. So I hope that gives you something to work on, and have fun with it and play around, see what you can come up with. So there we have it. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed that. Again, lots more lessons over at mandolessons.com. New lessons here every single week, so subscribe if you haven't already, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Bye-bye.